Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Nasty here. Welcome to a very special player review here on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. Today we're going to be looking at the 95 rated icon Pele. That's right, one of the most legendary and highest rated players on the game. This 95 rated item has 96 pace, 95 dribbling, 93 shooting and 90 passing. 5'8" with high medium work rates. Pele's right footed of course with the 5-star skill moves, but a pretty decent 4-star weak foot. So, of course, I've got a couple of different squad options for you today. The first one, Pele plays in that natural centre forward position in a false 9 Brazilian team. We've got lots of different players in here, and of course, Ronaldinho features in the squad to play alongside him. But this is the main mega squad that we use today, which would switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 in game, with Pele playing up front with Team of the Year Harry Kane. That right there is just one awesome side and a great duo of striking partners up front. So we can now check out the in-game stats of the 95 rated version. I have of course already checked out and reviewed the 91. There'll be a link in the top right corner if you did want to check that out. But just look how crazy Pele looks on basic chemistry style. We're talking like the stats are just insane. And I today used him with the finisher. You know, I'm happy with the pace, dribbling and passing that he's already got. Let's just really work on that shooting to make it almost perfect, and of course give him a +10 in like strength and jumping to hopefully make those stats a little bit more, well, usable in game. So we can now move on to the clips. You're going to see all of the beautiful goals that I was able to score on the beautiful game with the Brazilian. Now, strength is the only negative that I can really think of. So I tried with the chem style today, you know, got him up to the mid-80s, and I've just got something about Pele is just not he wasn't really able to hold his own, which was fairly disappointing, I guess. It was the only major thing that I could think of. Other than that, it's gonna be rosy today because I really enjoyed this Pele. But one thing that he isn't, or wasn't for me, was strong and wasn't able to hold off those physical battles with the tough centre backs on the game. So that was something to bear in mind. But what we can now move on to is an extremely long list of positives, because you just get such a crazy fun player on FIFA 18. Now, icons linked to anyone. So first off, you can put Pele in any team you want and he'll do just fine. Pretty versatile player that could play cam, centre forward or striker, and I think he'll do brilliantly at any of those positions because of the stats that he's got. And we can move on to my actual list of pros and cons now, or my list of pros. His pace is unbelievable, like acceleration and sprint speed. I don't think I've really felt anyone pull away from the defenders like Pele does. He's so good at that. Good acceleration and amazing sprint speed as well. He stays away from the defenders once he does get up to that full speed. And I think part of that is all down to like the combo, that wombo combo of agility, balance, dribbling, ball control, center of gravity, all of that sort of stuff taking effect, and it is just one pleasurable experience to move on the ball with this man. Also, his overall positioning, like ready and raring to go, last shoulder of the defender, that's what Pele's all about. And off the ball movement, on the ball movement, it's all just perfect, really. Like the way he weaves past the defenders when he does have the ball at his feet is phenomenal, and the way he creates space and gets ready to receive that ball when he's not actually got it at his feet, then that's also very impressive as well. You'll notice it throughout a lot of the clips here that he works well with his teammates to create the goal, whether or not he was then going to go off and pass it and get the assist, or they pass it back to him. His overall passing stats, short passing and long passing, seem to work well for the Brazilian. And then of course, don't forget, you've got skill moves with Pele. You've got 5-star skills, so he can do every trick in the book, and that is a very useful thing to have, you know. First off, you're probably going to scare people when they come up and match up against Pele, right? Because they know how much of a dangerous player he can be on this game. And then if you start throwing a few skill moves around, they're not going to know how to handle it. And of course, that's going to lead to you having success, scoring lots of goals, and generally just having a great time on the game using this player. I was really impressed with Pele's aerial ability. His jumping and heading accuracy are really high, and that's not something I was looking to use or utilize with a player like this, because I know that he's only 5'8", and I know that he's a trickster of a player. Wasn't expecting him to be able to win headers, and that happened a few times actually. So yeah, very impressed and surprised at those stats. But overall, the shooting on this guy is just... it's just unreal. It really is. Like, volleys were my specialty with this player, and they are perfection. Oh my god, I just love whipping that ball up in the air to try and get Pele to take a volley, because they just go in all the time. Rainbow flick volleys, which are also a specialty of mine. You know, I like to try and do them with the flair players on this game, and I hit a few with Pele. And then just finesse shots inside the box, low drivens, powerful long shots into the top corner. Everything about Pele's shooting is just perfection. I love it. So there you go, a glowing review for an absolutely phenomenal player on this game. I hope you now know whether or not 95 rated Pele is right for your ultimate team. What I would say is that he seemed a big step up from the 91 in my opinion. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.